When I made the first video on Thursday night, I was literally at my wit's end after the shock of learning that my landlord had refused to apply for SECRA. By Friday afternoon, it was sinking in, and now on Saturday, I have come to terms with it. At the end of the day, my options are 1. To face eviction and let the landlord have claim to my business property and personal assets, or 2, apply for debt in order to pay the full rent I owe to my landlord for the last 4 months. So my choice, if you can even call it that, is to take on the debt. I have been angry for years about the disadvantage we are at as small business tenants, and the anger has been quietly simmering. In April, when our business closed, I reached a breaking point. At that time, I put together my experiences as a small business owner on a website which I set up. It was something I had wanted to do for years, as when I searched the internet for information regarding small business tenant grievances, I couldn't find anything. But on Thursday, with the SECRA issue, I finally broke, and that is what prompted me to share my story. I shared it out of a feeling of hopelessness and desperation, but now that I am broken, I have absolutely nothing to lose. Today, I feel differently. I'm not going to keep quiet anymore. I am sick of living under the vice of the triple net lease. I am going to speak out against it. I am going to speak out against the landlords that carry all the power, about federal, provincial, and local governments that dip their hands into our shallow pockets whenever they need more money, and about the lack of protection small business owners have in general. My current lease expires in 2 years, and the chances are that if my landlord sees this, he might kick us out onto the curb at that time. Is that a worry? Yes. That would have serious consequences on my business and livelihood, but I don't want to live in fear anymore. I'm not a public speaker, and I can't give an off-the-cuff speech. I joined Toastmasters 5 years ago, only made it through 4 sessions, and then retreated back into my shell. At this point, I wish I'd continued. So although you'll see my eyes scanning the screen as I read this to you, I am passionate about this issue. I have been writing countless letters to politicians, but sometimes I feel that it's a waste of time because nothing can change until we address the elephant in the room and the problem in general, which is that commercial landlords are treated as Canada's elite. It's why SECRA is voluntary. The BC government had no problem in ordering certain small businesses to close and lose thousands of dollars of revenue. But government on any level can't seem to order landlords to suck it up and forfeit 25% of the rent for the sake of the survival of small business and the long-term economy. And I don't believe it's a Liberal government problem. It's a problem that crosses all political parties. In British Columbia, we have the NDP. I would never vote for the NDP because they are definitely not pro-business, but they are the party for the people. And I am a person who is subject to the whip of the landlord, yet pre-COVID-19, the NDP have done nothing to help small business tenants since taking office. As small business owners, we don't always speak out. Why not? Because from a commercial lease standpoint, landlords are untouchable, and as is illustrated by the low uptake of SECRA due to the voluntary nature of the program, small business tenants have absolutely no way in which to take a stand. We can't just lock our doors and go on strike. That only affects us. We are not like the unions whose members take job action and are able to shut down vital infrastructure. We can't do anything. I said in my last video that I didn't know if anyone would see this. I still don't. This video is not funny, it's not educational, and in the big scheme of things, the average person will not be interested in my issues as a small business owner. My son was telling me about a video he watched that was simply entitled, "How to Fill Up a Glass of Water." And it literally was just that. The guy opened up a tap and filled a glass of water. He got 2 million views. But this issue is important because as small business owners, we play a vital role in our communities and within the local, provincial, and federal economy. What we do matters, and who we are matters. So if a guy can get 2 million views just by filling up a glass of water, surely something as important as this can gain some traction. I'm going to be completely candid with you. Small businesses are treated like crap. They are treated like crap by federal government, by provincial government, and by local government. They are treated like crap by landlords and property management companies. This is not an even playing field, and the system is rigged against small business. And that's why I'm choosing to speak out the only way I can.